She'll take you from A to Z and all the letters in between. You'll get a word of the day that you'll learn while you play. You'll have so much fun, just let me tell ya, when you're hanging out with Spellerella.
Hey, Super Spellers! It's your girl Spellerella, and I was just pulling my tractor full of pumpkins over there. Come over here and see me. Hi! I was just holding this little pumpkin while I was driving my big tractor full of pumpkins. Do you know why I'm holding this little pumpkin? Yeah, because it's almost Halloween, and I need to find a pumpkin to carve. But I was thinking this pumpkin's a little bit too small for me to carve. I can't really do too much with this little guy. I wonder if I can find any more pumpkins around here somewhere. Tons of pumpkins! Super Spellers, look at all those pumpkins! Wow! We are here at a pumpkin farm, and I thought today we could get a real pumpkin to carve, a bigger size than this one, and hopefully find some letters along the way. Does that sound like fun? Okay, great, let's do it! Whoa! Look at all these pumpkin Super Spellers! I'm sure we'll find a good one to carve here. Come look at them with me. Whoa! There's like grayish, bluish ones. Look at this one. Oh, it's like dark green. It almost looks black. Oh my goodness. And look at these ones, Super Spellers. Like, look at this one and this one. They're kind of like a light pink. Very interesting. Do you want to know how pumpkins grow? Well, they grow on a vine, and they start as flowers, and then slowly a little pumpkin comes out. Usually it's green. Then it gets bigger, 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 and turns orange or any one of these colors. And do you want to know something really cool? A lot of people think pumpkins are vegetables, but they're not. They're actually fruit. Isn't that cool? You don't think of them as fruit, but really, technically, they're a fruit. Okay, come over here. Let's see what else you can find. Ooh, orange pumpkins. The classic orange color. This is the one you see most at Halloween that people like to carve. Beautiful, big orange ones. Well, let's go investigate. So many different sizes and Super Spellers. I just heard the sound. That means our first letter is around here somewhere. Will you help me find it? Okay, great, let's go. Okay, there's lots of places it could be here. Maybe in this big hay bale. No? Oh, what about in this stalk of corn? Oh? I don't see it, do you? In the pumpkins? There. I see it! Oh my gosh, Super Spellers, I know why I didn't see it right away. It's an orange letter with the orange pumpkins. It was camouflage. This is the letter I, and it makes this sound. I. Okay, our first letter into the letter collector, and let's go see what else we can find at the pumpkin farm. Come on. I found another cool thing, Super Spellers. Look at these guys. These are gourds. Kinda like a pumpkin. Let me show you them. They come in all different shapes. This one's like dark green with yellow spots everywhere. Very cool, and some like weird things coming out on the sides. So interesting. Okay, now look at this one. This guy isn't gonna balance. I'll put him back down. Okay, look at this. Isn't that interesting with all those bumps? So those bumps come out when the gourd is growing and it's getting so much water and it's too much water for it, it pops like in these little bumps. That means it had too much water while it was growing. So it makes little bumps in. Looks very interesting, eh? Oh, hey, let's put that down. Okay, let's continue exploring the farm. Well, I found some bigger pumpkins than my tiny ones, Super Spellers, but I think these are way too big to carve. Oh my goodness, look at this thing. I would be carving all day if I got one of these. Too big. I need to find another one. Do any of these look good, Super Spellers, for carving? They're not as big as those other ones. They're more medium, right? My first one was too little. That one was too big. These are kind of in between. They're medium size. Let's see if I can just find the sound. There's a letter around here, Super Spellers. Let's see if we can find it. Okay, last time it was in a pumpkin, so I'll check the pumpkin. No. Maybe over here on these little pumpkins. These are the little ones I had. No. What is this? This weird scarecrow lady had my letter. Ooh, she's kind of spooky for Halloween, right? The mannequin's wearing a mask because it's almost Halloween. And she had my letter. I guess she's a nice spooky girl because she wanted to help me. All right, this is the letter B, and it makes this sound, B. B. Okay, into letter collector goes. Now let's keep walking to try to find myself the perfect pumpkin, Super Spellers. Come on. Oh, I think I see a really good one. Look at this one. Whoa, it's perfect. Not too little and not too big. It's a perfect size. Okay, we have some letters. We have our pumpkin. Let's get ready to go and carve it. Ready? I made it, Super Spellers. I have my pumpkin and I have my little tools that I'm gonna use to carve the pumpkin, right? Now, before you do anything with carving a pumpkin, you need to make sure you ask for an adult to help you, because some of these tools are sharp. I have all sorts of little knives. Can you see those? And I have my scooper to scoop out all the stuff inside the pumpkin, right? Okay, I'm very excited to start this. What? Super Spellers, I just heard the sound. That means there's a letter around. I haven't even started carving this pumpkin yet. Okay, let's see if we can find it together, okay? Let's see, in this bowl? No? Oh boy, there's lots of places it could be. Under little pumpkins, under the gourds that I got from the pumpkin farm. No? What? Under this pumpkin? No? This is a tricky one. Do you see it? You don't? Me neither. Oh my goodness, where could it be? Wait a second, Super Spellers. Do you think it's inside the pumpkin? Maybe. Okay, let's cut it open and see if it's inside. Okay, let's check it out. Getting there? These knives are called serrated knives. They have little bumps on the blade so that it can cut very well. Okay, Super Spellers, are you ready to take the top off? Here we go! Oh my gosh! Look at that! The seeds and the pulp! Okay, this is gonna go in this big bowl. We were right! Super Spellers, Can you see inside this pumpkin? Ugh. Do you see that? Do you see a letter? Okay. There was a letter inside the pumpkin. How did it even get in there? I didn't even have the top off yet. Ooh, and it's all full of pulp. Pulp is this orange stringy stuff inside the pumpkin. Ooh, this is the letter G, and it makes this sound G, 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 kind of like G, G. Gross, all this stuff. Okay, this is gonna go inside the letter collector. Kind of slimy. I might have to wash this letter collector out. Okay, we've got our letter. Let's take out all of this pulp and the seeds so that we can carve our pumpkin. That's the first step. You can't carve the pumpkin before the seeds and the pulp are out. So we have to do that first. So you take your hand and you stick it in and you grab all that disgusting, gross, slimy stuff. It's kind of fun. It feels weird, but it's kind of fun to do. Okay, just getting the last few stringy scoops out of there. Okay, now my pumpkin is much cleaner. Do you see? Okay. So, now we have to carve the pumpkin. So before you carve, you want to kind of think of an idea in your head first before you start drawing on it. So you can think of what kind of face you want on the pumpkin. Do you want a happy face, a scary face, an angry face, a surprised face? You think of that, a sad face, and then you draw it, and then you can carve it. So I'm gonna do a scary looking pumpkin who's kind of has angry eyebrows. All right? Okay, I'm gonna come and draw that. So it's gonna have triangle eyes. Okay, now I'm gonna do some like a circle nose. How about a circle nose? And his eyebrows are gonna be angry to make him look scared. Because it's Halloween. And his mouth. Ooh, how's it looking? Okay, and I'll do some teeth here too. Ooh, how does that look, Super Spellers? Okay, now I'm gonna carve it. Okay, so I take this little knife, this little serrated knife, and I'm gonna cut these shapes out. All right? Turn it a little bit here. I'm gonna move a bit to the side. Whoa, you see how the knife is cutting on the black line? You follow your pattern. Oh, there! That worked! See, the piece came out? Okay, that goes in there. And now I have one eyebrow out. Okay, I'm gonna continue. Okay, Super Spellers, we're done our carving. We carved a pumpkin. All right, now what we have to do is put a candle in it, right? So that it glows. Now this part you never, ever, ever, ever do, Super Spellers. You make sure an adult does it for you, okay? So we're gonna put the candle in and we're gonna light the candle. There we go. Now, you probably won't be able to see it glowing because it's not nighttime and it has to be nighttime and dark so that you can see the pumpkin glowing. But we want to do it just for fun. Now, you got to put the lid back on. It's kind of like a puzzle. You have to find out how it matched up. There we go. Oh, our pumpkin is carved! Thanks for your help, Super Spellers. Do you like my kind of scary carving? Now it's not a pumpkin anymore. It turned into a jack-o'-lantern. Right, when the pumpkin has a face, we call it a jack-o'-lantern because it's like a lantern inside the light, the candle. Okay, well, I have my pumpkin carved. I got the last letter, so I found all the letters, right? Okay, say it with me. I found all the letters. Now I'm spellbound.
Whoa! Wait, what is happening here, Super Spellers? It's so dark. It's like nighttime. Well, this won't work. How am I going to see my potions? And the pot and anything? Okay, I think I know a spell to make it bright again. All right? Here we go. Let's hope this works. No need for worry and no need for fright. With a wave of my wand, there will soon be light. It worked! Oh my goodness, thank goodness that worked. That would have been a little tricky to do all of my spell in the dark. Okay, well now we're ready to do it. Let's see what letters we got today. Okay, so the first letter we found today was the letter I. Do you remember where this one was? It was so tricky for me to find. It was hidden on the pumpkins, and it's orange, and the pumpkins were orange, and it was camouflaged. Yeah, okay, so I. Let's find the matching potion and put it in. Here we go. Oh yeah, I remember. Right beside me. All right, we got the eye. Let's pour some in. There we go. Okay. And the next letter we found was the B, the letter B. Remember that kind of like spooky, creepy mannequin with a mask was holding it? But then we said, oh, she was nice because she wanted to help us out. Yeah, B. Let's find it. Right at the beginning of the alphabet. Okay, let's take some of this in. All right, that should be good. Back on the shelf. Okay, and the last letter we found. This was like the trickiest letter I ever had to find. The G. Remember it was inside the pumpkin before I even cut it open? Okay, let's find the matching potion for the G. Okay, G. Here it is. The G. I love this one. It's so purpley and bright. Okay, I'm gonna shake some of this G. I'm just gonna get the top off. There we go. Put the lid back on. Keep my potions nice and fresh. Okay, we have all the letters in, and we're ready to mix it up, do our spell, and get the word of the day. Okay, we need the big spoon, of course, to mix the big pot. All right, let's do it. We searched left and right. We searched up and down into the pot like the letters we found. We mix and we blend till our pot is well stirred. Now our spell is complete, so let's spell a word. We got it, Super Spellers, we did it. Okay, let's see if we can figure out this word. Let's say the letters that are up there first, okay? So, we have a B, an I, and a G. Now we'll say the sounds that each letter makes because we learned the sounds while we were playing today. All right, let's put it together. B, I, G. B, I, G. Big. Big! We got it! Big is our word of the day. Do you remember today when I was looking for pumpkins? And I tried to find, at first I found a little tiny one, and then I found those huge, big pumpkins that I couldn't even lift, they were so big. And that's the word of the day. Wow, great job, Super Spellers. Thank you for your help and for helping me discover the magic of words. Okay, you keep on spelling, and I'll see you next time. Bye!
Hey parents, thanks for checking out my video. If you enjoyed it, don't forget to subscribe so you don't miss future episodes. You can also find me on Facebook and Instagram at Spellerella Official. And you can contact me at info@spellerella.com.